When I moved to San Luis Obispo to come to Cal Poly for college, I had a certain mentality about church. I had grown up going to church some, and I thought it was a good thing, but I was really at a point where I didn't want to go to church. And I thought, before I bail on church completely, maybe I should go one last time. And so I decided that this Sunday was going to be my last Sunday going to church, and I'd kind of give it one more shot. I sat in the back by myself. I prayed for probably the first time in my life, really sincerely. And I just talked to God and just said, God, if you're real, if you are who I've read about, Jesus, if you're real, I need you to show me. And immediately, my life changed because I encountered God, and it's impossible to describe to anybody. But I just started to weep and cry, and I kind of crumbled into the seat. And I was trying to keep it together, but I just couldn't. And everything I had heard about God in my past all just came together at once for me. And I just believed from that point forward. I literally walked in to that church thinking that was my last time going to church. And I walked out thinking you could put a gun to my head and I would not deny that I believe in God ever again. So after I started going to church on Sundays, God was just doing so much in my life. I don't know, I wanted to be there all the time. So I just naturally started getting involved with setting up and tearing down everything. Pastor Terry eventually asked me to come and be in charge of setting up the lights, which I felt was like awesome. It was such a cool thing to get to do. Something that naturally started happening. I started hanging out with more and more Christians. I played guitar and stuff, so I started getting involved with leading worship actually, and it was a really exciting time in my life to be able to play music for God. We originally started learning guitar for the girls, but now I was using the guitar for God, and I was having such a good time doing that, and I got to write songs and lead people into worship, and it was just such a great time in my life to be able to serve God with my gifts and with the things I love to do. And over the years, just one thing after another, God's really helped me discover who I am. God's given me a lot of opportunities to just serve Him in a lot of different ways with a lot of different passions that I have in my life. And I know that God has a passion to help people use their gifts and their passions for Him and for His kingdom. And so that's how I want to live the rest of my life. And it's just so good. There's no other way to live.